Hi guys, Jen here with How Jen Does It. Today I am going to be sharing some of my recent favorites. I don't do a favorites video every single month, so I did one 2 months ago, and I try to just do them when I have a lot of favorites. So I have quite a few things to share with you. So I have things for the home, beauty items, food items, entertainment, and so on. So I have quite a few things sitting here for this video, so I'm going to go ahead and jump into it. So I'll start with things for the home first. So I have been burning quite a few candles this fall. The fall is my favorite time to burn candles, and my absolute favorite is this Yankee Fresh Salted Caramel. Oh my word, it smells so good. This is my second one. My next favorite are these Grove Collaborative cleaning gloves. If you've watched any of my cleaning videos, you know that I wear cleaning gloves a lot. I have them in my kitchen and bathrooms. I use them to clean and wash dishes and what have you, and it just helps protect my nails and helps protect my hands so that they don't get dry and my nail polish doesn't chip as badly. So I have used a lot of different cleaning gloves, and these are by far my favorite. I love these. They are a perfect fit. But I also like that they have this cloth here, so it looks a little bit nicer, but also this part isn't really huge, so I have no problem with water getting in, and they come down you know, a good part of your arm. So these are perfect. I love these. I still have some of my other cleaning gloves in the bathroom and things, so I'll just use those. And once those, you know, get a hole in them, as they always do, I will switch to just using these because these are awesome cleaning gloves. Another favorite around the house is my new plant stand that I got from IKEA. You guys saw this in a recent video, a Power Hour video, where I was putting it together, but I just love how it turned out. I think it's the perfect size for this spot. Another favorite are these command holders for brooms and mops. These are awesome. I got them off of Amazon, and I'll link them below. What I really like about these is that you can get as many as you need, so you're not just stuck with a broom or mop holder that only holds 3 items. You can get as many as you need. I really like that I can just put it on there with the command strips and it stays on there really well. I am going to get more for the garage, and because we have brooms and things out there, so I'll be ordering some more, but I'll link these for you in case you're interested. Another favorite is this Grove Collaborative hand sanitizer. It is blood orange scent. I'm not sure if they have other scents, but I love this because John and I keep hand sanitizer in our cars, and John goes to a lot of people's homes and he's in and out of his car and he's eating on the road and everything, so sometimes he just really needs hand sanitizer, and I use mine every once in a while, like if I'm coming out of the gym and I have fruit in my car or something, I want to make sure my hands are nice and clean, or you know, if you just don't have a chance to wash your hands, I like to keep this. But as you probably know, regular hand sanitizer is very full of chemicals, and there have been studies on it and all of that. So anyway, it isn't the best for you. So this is more natural. It has moisturizing coconut oil, and it smells really good, so it doesn't have that gross alcohol smell to it. It smells really nice. So I got one for my car and one for John's car. And I keep mentioning Grove Collaborative. I have worked with them many times, and they are one of my favorite companies. I order from them on my own every single month and get lots of great things, lots of cleaning products and things for the home and what have you. And I do have a link that you can get lots of free stuff if you want to check them out. So I'll leave that in the description box below for you guys. Another thing that I got from Grove are these reusable sandwich bags. They have different sizes, and I have some larger ones. I actually have them in my fridge, but these are perfect if you're trying to cut down on waste, and you can just wash them just like you would wash a dish and reuse them. So I have quite a few of these, and I'm not saying that I'll never use sandwich bags again, but we're really trying to, you know, cut down on things like that. So these are great. Another thing that I got for my closet that I am loving are new wooden hangers. So I got these from Amazon. I'll link them below, but I like how these look. They're really nice and sturdy and nice. I did a closet tour recently and I didn't have them yet. I had all white plastic hangers and those were fine, but they break really easily. These are really nice and sturdy. It took me a while to decide which hangers to get, but I really like the wood look, so I am glad that I got these. Another thing for the home that I am really liking are these reusable produce bags, and I have had these for a while, and then I got some new ones from Thrive Market, and these are great because I buy a lot of produce, so it's so nice to have reusable ones. I have other ones too, but they're either in the fridge or in my car, but these are like mesh bags and you use them just like you would the plastic produce bags at the grocery store, but obviously no waste, and these are really nice. Sometimes I even just leave certain things right in there and put them in my fridge because they have the mesh on this side so it's breathable for your produce, but I really like these. I got them from Thrive Market and I have a link for a discount off of Thrive Market as well, so I'll leave that linked below too. All right, let's talk entertainment. So you guys know I'm going to share what I'm reading. I try to share the books that I'm reading. Sometimes I miss a few here and there if I don't vlog or happen to post on Instagram about it, but I'm always reading a book. I love mysteries. That's just my favorite genre. And currently I'm reading The Woman in Cabin 10 by Ruth Ware. It's really good so far, but I'm not that far into it. It's kind of like The Girl on the Train, and I really liked that book. And she wrote In a Dark, Dark Wood, and I haven't read that yet, but it is a New York Times bestseller, so I might get that one after. This book, I had to wait for a while to get it from the library. I think I was the 9th or 10th person who had it on hold, so it must be really popular, but it's really good so far. Let me know if you have read it. And I mentioned in a vlog recently that I was reading Into the Water by Paula Hawkins. She wrote The Girl on the Train, and that book was really good as well. It's different. It's a pretty different book, but it was really good. So I try to mention the books that I'm reading, but sometimes I miss a few here and there if I just happen not to vlog and share the book that I'm reading. So let me know what you guys are reading. You guys know I love mysteries. So we have been renting some movies every once in a while from the library, and one movie that we watched recently that I thought was so good, and John did too, was The Passengers. It has Jennifer Lawrence and Chris Pratt as the main characters, and I feel like I can't share much about it without giving too much away, but it's really good. I thought it was such an interesting movie, and it's different than any movie that I had seen. A new show that we started watching is Me, Myself, and I. It's just in its first season, but it's really good. It's different, and I'm surprised no one thought to do a show like this, and maybe they have and I just don't know about it, but it is a show, and there's part of it from the boy when he was in middle school, part of it when he was middle-aged, in his 40s, I think, and then when he's retired. So it's funny and really good and really well done. So let me know if you started watching that show and what you think of it. We're also watching This Is Us, of course. That's my favorite show in the fall. And then we watched Kevin Can Wait. And yes, I can't believe that they got rid of Donna. But anyway, I still think it's good. At first I wasn't quite sure about that, but yeah, I think it'll end up getting better, hopefully, because I really like Kevin James. I think he's so funny. So anyway, let me know what shows you are watching this fall. A newer song that I've really been liking is Perfect by Ed Sheeran. I'll try to link it below in case you haven't heard it, but it's such a lovely song. It's so sweet, and I think it has kind of a 50s vibe to it, so let me know if you like that song. I think it's just so sweet. Let's talk food. So one thing that I have been loving recently is avocado toast with sun-dried tomatoes and everything but the bagel seasoning from Trader Joe's. It's so good. I love avocado toast, and I've tried it different ways, and you guys know I've shared a couple different ways that I eat it, but I had some sun-dried tomatoes left over, and I was like, I wonder if this would be good on avocado toast. Well, it's so good because you have that sweetness from the sun-dried tomatoes, and then the everything but the bagel seasoning has like garlic in it, so it's kind of savory. It's so good. It's just really simple, but it's so good. So let me know if you try it and what you think. I've mentioned these a few times, but these are definitely a favorite. These are coconut wraps that I got from Thrive Market. I've shared them a couple times in vlogs, and I was showing you my chicken Caesar salad wrap. These are so good. I have to eat gluten-free. So these are gluten-free, they're raw, vegan, non-GMO, kosher. So super yummy. I've had these a few different times. I'm going to order more again soon. I'll link Thrive Market below. Like I said, I have a great discount, so check that out in case you're interested in these yummy wraps. My next favorite I don't actually have to show you because I only bought a couple and I ate them, but the Trader Joe's apple caramel yogurt, I think that's what it's called, is so good. I love apple things. Like my mom's apple pie with the crumb topping is my absolute favorite dessert, and like warm apple crisp with ice cream is so good. It's like my absolute favorite, and I like caramel and apple, so this yogurt is really good. It's not like super healthy. I mean, it doesn't have any horrible ingredients in it, I don't think, but it has sugar and stuff. So it's just a treat that's really good. I also have been loving these sprouted pumpkin seeds. They're almost gone. I got these from Thrive Market as well. I love pumpkin seeds. They're just lightly salted, and the sprouted ones are better for your digestive system, so these are super yummy. I've been on a tea kick lately. I love tea, but I only drink it in the fall and winter. I still drink coffee in the morning, but later in the evening I like to drink caffeine-free tea, and so I'll usually make myself and John some while we like sit and hang out. So I'll share some of my recent favorites. The one is the Celestial Seasonings Honey Vanilla Chamomile Tea. It's really good. John really likes this one. Another one is this Lipton Peach Mango, which seems like it would be something you would drink in the summer, but we're not going to be picky. It's really good. And yeah, if you haven't tried this one, it's really, really good. Another favorite is this Celestial Seasonings Country Peach. That's a lot of stuff to say. Country Peach Passion. It's so good. I think out of the three, I don't know, this one and this one are my favorites. I can't decide. They're both really good. Let me know what your favorite tea is. You guys know I love the Candy Cane Green Tea from Trader Joe's, and I have a few others in there that I really like, but these are the main ones that I've been drinking lately. All right, I have a few beauty products to share with you. You guys know I love Kenra products. I use their shampoo and conditioner almost all of the time. Sometimes I'll try different ones, but I usually go back to Kenra because I really like it. But their hairspray I have used on and off, but now I really like the Kenra Perfect Medium Spray. And I like this because I will like curl my hair, but I like it to be a little more wavy. So I'll curl it and I'll spray it with this, and it will hold it, but not like super tight. So my curls will kind of like loosen up a little bit throughout the day. I just did my hair and ran my fingers through it with this spray. But like later on in the day, my hair will have this really nice wave to it. So it's not super curly, but it isn't like all the curl fell out. So this hairspray is what helps that to happen. Another product that I have been really liking is this Volition Mud Mask. I mentioned a couple months ago that Volition sent me several of their products, and I've been really liking them. They are a newer company. They're just sold at Sephora as far as I know, but they are really nice. They're more natural, and I know for sure this is cruelty-free. maybe all of their things are, but I'm not 100% sure. But anyway, the mud mask is so nice. It gets your skin really nice and clean, but it's not harsh at all. So it like moisturizes and cleanses your skin really nicely. And I really like it because my skin is really sensitive, but I can use it. I usually use it about once a week. Another thing that I've had for a while, but just recently started using more often, are these Ecotools makeup brush cleansing cloths. So I clean my makeup brushes really thoroughly. You guys have seen me do that in videos. But in between, especially my foundation brush, it gets like, it needs to be cleaned more often, but then I have to clean it with all this stuff and let it dry and everything. So these are so nice. They are nice and wet, so they can really get it off. And I still clean them the same way every few weeks or so. These are free of parabens as well. So these are really nice. I got mine from Holler a while back, but I'm sure you can get them at most stores. I'm pretty sure anyway. I also really like this Shea Moisture Smooth and Tame Treatment Mask. It has argan oil and almond milk. It's really nice. This packet I think was, I don't know, around $4 or $5. And I used it once, and I can definitely use it 2 more times and maybe 3 more times. So it gets your hair really nice and soft. I get like little fuzzy hairs or like little baby hairs sticking out. So I got it to kind of tame that down, and it works well. I haven't used it in about 2 weeks, but I should use it again. But this is really nice. All right, at the end of my favorites videos, I usually share a Bible verse or a couple Bible verses that I have been thinking a lot about that month. And, you know, I just share some things that have been on my heart. Well, I've been studying certain topics in the Bible and everything, but it's just way too much to get into in a favorites video, and yeah, it's just a lot. But I will just quickly say, I don't want to talk about this too much because it's a little hard, but my grandmother passed away at the beginning of September, and I mentioned that I think in the comments of a video, and then I mentioned it on Instagram, but I had all 4 of my grandparents until I lost my grandma. So that was really sad. She had dementia, so it was really hard to watch her go through that. But one thing that really helped me, there were actually a lot of Bible verses that helped, but my grace is sufficient for you, and that's part of 2 Corinthians 12:9. But God's grace really is sufficient for us, and I shared this on Instagram, but sometimes you dread going through something, or you go through hard times and it's not what you would pick for yourself, and sometimes you wonder why you have to go through certain things. And I'm not just talking about the loss of a loved one, but anything. But God always gives enough grace. If you're one of his children, he will give you the grace to go through whatever you're going through. And I've seen that so many times in my life, and I knew it was going to be hard, but I just saw how God gave me grace, and he allowed me to see her and tell her I loved her while she was still conscious. I saw her after that, but my last words to her when she was awake were, "I love you." And even though she didn't fully remember who I was at the very end, she was able to say that she loved me too, and she held my hand. And so there is comfort in that, and I'm just really thankful for that. But I don't want to talk about it too much because it's still really sad. But I just wanted to encourage you that God's grace is sufficient for you. So I know there are different people watching and going through different things, and we've all gone through hard things, but God has a purpose for every single thing. And sometimes we don't know what that purpose is. And sometimes we question God, why we have to go through certain things, not just the loss of a loved one, but anything. but his grace really is sufficient for you, and he uses all these things to teach us things and help us to grow, but ultimately everything is for his glory. And so that is just something that I've been thinking a lot about, along with all kinds of other things, but I just wanted to share that with you to hopefully encourage you. So this video might be getting kind of long. So anyway, I hope that you enjoyed this favorites video, and I would love to know what some of your favorites are from the last couple of months. If you aren't subscribed to my channel, I would love to have you subscribe, and if you enjoy the video, please give it a thumbs up.